Here we go. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming to class today. Today's class is going to be kind of a little bit, of everything. We're going to start seated. However, anything that we're doing seated, you can. In fact, I don't want that. You can do sitting in a chair if you'd rather. And then, of course, always sit in a way that feels okay in your body. And we're going to start with some breath work, some shoulder warm up, and then we're going to go to standing for a little while to work with the legs. So find a seat, everyone, and just kind of tap in and center and find your body on the mat, letting go of anything else that may be taking your attention at the moment. I'm going to read yet another one. This is Donna Fald's book, one of her many books. It's called What's True Here. And as I was looking through this morning, every one I read, I wanted to read for class. But I found one that seemed particularly poignant for today's class. And it's called I Breathe This Moment. I breathe in acceptance and breathe out fear, making space for all of me to be here without judgment. I breathe in love for the hidden, dark, and quaking places. I breathe ease into tightness and light into the shadowy, walled-off rooms of the psyche, where doors were tightly closed for so long and windows shuttered. I breathe in divine presence and let go of any obstacles I can. I breathe this moment deep into the center of my being and breathe out everything that isn't now. I breathe in power, strength, courage, and the willingness to say yes to life, not as I wish it to be, but as it is, resplendent in its silent generosity. So breathe that in. Start to follow the breath as you inhale and exhale. Start to feel your body become more and more present in this very moment as you focus on the breath. And then begin to invite Ujjayi breath into your practice. So Ujjayi breath, also I call it Darth Vader breath. It is that kind of raspy breath as we constrict somewhat the back of the throat. I believe certainly everyone online with me at the moment knows Ujjayi breath, but I'll describe it anyway. It's like fogging a mirror. So if you were to place your hand in front of your mouth and as you exhale, imagine fogging up that mirror. And as you do, you might feel that little tightness at the back of the throat. And then maybe on your next exhale, you breathe out through your nose and try to fog the mirror again. And then imagine that mirror at the back of the throat. So as you inhale, you are fogging the mirror. And as you exhale, you're fogging the mirror. So just play with that a little bit. Don't worry about getting it perfect. It is a focusing breath. It also tones the throat chakra. So starting here, just easy, deep breaths in and out. It's also known as ocean sounding breath. So if you can imagine waves coming in and out and that just soft roar of the waves. Soften the mouth, the tongue, the jaw. Good. Stay here for another minute or two. Exhaling all the way out, inhaling all the way in. Good. One more full round. And then allow the eyes to open and roll the shoulders. Good. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Open up nice and wide. Take the arms back and then crisscross elbows. Come into your version of eagle arms. They don't have to touch. Elbows don't have to touch. Just find it if that isn't working. The arm closest to you comes across, and we use that arm to help, that other arm to help. Good. Release. Notice which arm is closest to you. Release. Inhale up. Exhale down. Open up big and wide. Crisscross the other way and come back into any version of eagle arms that is serving your shoulders right now. Find your breath. Release. Inhale. Take it up. Exhale, open wide. Turn the palms forward and squeeze back. Good. Go back to the first side or one side. It doesn't matter. We'll do both. Maybe circle the elbows this time. Just starting to warm up the shoulders, shoulder joints, the muscles surrounding the shoulders. Circle the other way. Come back to center. Notice which arm is closest. Open it back up and go the other way. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Circle. Everybody, circle the other way. Come back to center and just really stretch it out. Let those arms come down. Press the hands, just gently press those hands into the floor as if you could pick yourself up off the floor. Just a stretch here. Nice straight elbows if you can. And release. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Nice stretch here. Notice if your wrist is kind of bent one way or the other. Nice straight wrist, fingers reaching out from there. Inhale, take it up, touch the palms, and release other side. Into your breath. You got it, everybody. Watch the wrists, watch the fingers. Good. Press up. Squeeze the palms together if you can. If you can't, don't worry. Be happy. It's okay. Breathe, stretch, and last one, last side. Squeeze and touch, and release other side. Stretch. Soften the fingers. We'll tend to kind of overextend them. So soften those fingers. Just let them be straight. And up and release. Whew. Well done, everybody. Shake that out. Maybe shift your seat. No matter which way you go, you can straighten the legs if they're getting cranky. If you can, take other foot in front if you're crisscrossed. Just to try to create that balance in the hips. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Sit nice and soft. We're going to bring the breath work into Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. I know, kind of weird way to start class, right? So again, I think most of you certainly watching know it. If you do, go ahead and start. If not, you're going to breathe just as a explanation, breathing in one side, exhaling down the other side, and then inhaling that side and exhaling out the first side. Ideally, we're using our fingers to close those nostrils off. If you have If you're stuffy or have an issue with that, just leave it open and picture that breath working side to side. So starting with a nice easy inhale, using your thumb, close off the right nostril, exhale left side. Inhale the left side. Close off that nostril. Usually it's ring finger, ring and pinky, and exhale right side. Inhale the right side. Close that side off. Exhale left. Left. Close that side off. Exhale right. Nice long breath, complete breath. Inhale right. Close that side off. Exhale left. Round. Close the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close that side. Exhale left. And finishing on the right side. Inhale left. Close that side off. Exhale right. Allow the fingers to release. Breathing in and out through both nostrils. Just feel your state of mind. Good. Another breath here. And exhaling. And open the eyes. Always Nadi Shodhana calms me down. I always feel much more like just mellow after that. So go ahead and start by straightening the legs, especially if you've been crisscrossed that whole time. Move the flesh out from the sit bones. Take those hands down again and then press into the hands. You can turn the fingers any way that feels okay to you. And then press in, lift the chest. Imagine that you could pull yourself up off the floor. Don't do it, but just create that straight line, the back of the shoulder blades engaging just a little, core engaging a little bit, and release that. Keep the Dandasana legs, take the arms up, and notice right as we start to lengthen through the side body, hands come behind you, the fingers are just super loosely intertwined so that we can press back through the head, press back through the elbows, tone in through the belly, and release everybody. Well done. Shake that out. Come into Janu Sirsasana. So if I'm mirroring here, right leg is straight, left knee is bent. You can take a block underneath your knee, especially if it is high up or you feel that you're kind of cockeyed here, you're crooked. Then use the block to assist with the pose. Your right leg is straight out from the hip. It's not out here. It's not across. It's straight out. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, little swan dive. And before you take the hands down, imagine that you're going to leap up, right? That whole chest reaches up, the back body draws forward, and then the hands come down to rest wherever they may be. The shoulders go wide, the fingers draw back isometrically. That right leg draws back isometrically, and we find this first pose. Now, for those dealing with knee issues, I would take that leg either all the way out and support it with a block, or do Dandasana with straight legs and maybe come into a short forward fold with both legs straight. So just be gentle. Don't hurt your knees. You know who you are. Roll the shoulders back. Start to tap into the breath here. So maybe we bring in that Ujjayi breath. Maybe we bring in the Darth Vader breath as we hold the pose, as we feel the hamstring, as we breathe, as we soften. As we tap in, lengthening up, lifting up, coming all the way back to center. Inhale, reach up, touch those palms, bring them back to your heart. Open up nice and wide, stay where you are. If it's your right leg straight, take your right arm underneath, come into eagle arms with this bizarrely Janui pose, right? So just breathe, everybody, soften the shoulders. You're upright. I'm not going to ask you to come forward without hands. So breathe, press the elbows away from you. Feel this beautiful stretch of the shoulders. Release the arms. Inhale, take it up. Exhale to your heart. Release that side. Shake it all out. And then come to the other side again, adjust and assist, right? So assist your body so that the pose serves your body as opposed to the other way around. Good. Finding that seat again, nice engaged leg. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, swan dive, chest leading, center of the chest leading, not the nose, not the chin. Hands come down, fingers draw back. The leg, a straight leg is engaged. The other bent knee leg feels fine. So make sure you're adjusting there if needed. And then feel the chest move forward, soften into the pose, and maybe bring that Ujjayi breath back in again. So as you bring Ujjayi breath into this pose, make sure you're not getting like really tightened up in the jaw or that the breath work is somehow impeding the pose. And if that's the case, just let go of Ujjayi. Just breathe normally. Soften and breathe. It's kind of like receiving what is, right? So, not being in a hurry, finding patience, finding the breath, being willing to be with what is on one side versus the other. Good. Letting that go. Lift from the chest, slide up, take the arms up. Notice which leg is forward. Take that same side arm underneath, coming into eagle arms on this side. Tone through the belly. Everybody soften those shoulders. Press the elbows away from you and feel this just lovely combo pose here. Deep breath and release. Take it up. Touch those palms together, release both legs, and exhale, shake all that out. Good job, everyone. All right, so we got one more thing seated. Grab both of your blocks if you have them. If you don't worry about it. So hardest part of this is just what I'll do is I'll put both blocks together. I'm going to put both hands on those blocks. I'm going to turn the blocks out so that the blocks are resting on my hands. Okay, so this is just focus work. If you don't want to use the blocks, don't worry at all. You don't need them. Draw the elbows close to the side body, and then just take the arms, hands, blocks out to the side. Lift the chest, tone the belly, and then bring the blocks center. Good. Just a few of these. Again, we are going to play with both upper and lower body today. This is the upper body part. So we're just tapping in. When you squeeze back, even pause a moment and feel what's working at the back body before you bring them back in. Yep, just a few more. I know this one's easy. And breathe. If you don't have blocks, don't worry. Hold those blocks out and then lift them up. Keep the blocks on those palms if you can, and then squeeze the elbows in. So reach out and in. Good. Out. So the blocks are not forcing us to, but allowing us to keep those palms level, right? Keep the arms going in the same direction, which is what I'm planning. Good. Breathe. Next time they're lifted, hold. So reach them out, reach them up a little bit, draw the shoulder blades back, tone in through the belly, same things you hear from me on a regular basis. And then lower the blocks, don't drop them. Whew, and pick them up, flatten the palms, and see how high you can go. Good. Lower down. Lift up flat palms so that you can lift without losing the blocks. Good. Just 3 more here. Lower. And breathe. You might be feeling your arms right now. If you are, that's awesome. Good. 2. Last one. Breathe. Take it up. And out to the sides. We're almost done with this. I want you to take them both center, maybe tap the sides, open up big and wide. 5 of these. So here's 2. Keep the arms shoulder level if you can. 3, 4. Whew. Good. 1 more. Bring them together. 5. Open them up. Soften the shoulders. Extend through the arms. Straighten the elbows if you can. Just hold. Soften through the head, the neck. If you're starting to get really tight there, just lower the arms a little bit. Big deep breath. 5, 4, 3. Bring those arms together, turn them in, yay, and set them to the front end of your mat. And shake those out. Interlace the hands, press them back, and shake out. Nice job, everyone. Come on to table pose. So just a normal table pose for now. Tone in through that belly. If you remember a couple weeks ago, we were playing with this idea of a cow pose from a tailbone and chest standpoint, but then a cat pose from a core involvement and leveling out that low back. So starting there, just feel that. Take the left hand toward the center of your mat and take the right arm up and breathe. Just a little wingspan here. Exhale, take it down. Replace left hand with right and take the left arm up and breathe. Release that. Take your knees wide. Take the feet towards each other. Left hand center of the mat. Take the right arm up. Exhale, slide through, but don't drop. And inhale, reach up. So little twist here, right? Exhale as you go under. Inhale, reach. Last one. Exhale, take it under. And reach up. And then feel the hand, one hand to the other hand. Big stretch. Letting that go. Replacing right hand or left hand with right. Take the left arm up. Exhale, tuck under. Just 3. And reach, moving through our spines, little tone to the belly. Take it up. Exhale it down and under. Whew. And then take it up. Hold it just for a moment. Get some good stretch there. And release. With both hands on your mat, just step forward, right leg. Grab your blocks. Take the hands onto your blocks. If you're on a knee that's really hurting, I'd go ahead and lift. But otherwise, stay down for a moment. Let's just start to stretch through. the thigh and the psoas on the left side, engaging that left glute. Opening up through the shoulders. Take your hands to your knee. Lift up. Start stretching through that quad, that leg. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Lean forward. Careful here. Leave your left hand where it is. Just take the right arm out. Take it back to your chest. Lift up all the way up. Exhale to your heart. Lean forward. Leave the left hand where it is. Take the right arm out to the side. Lift up. We got one more on this side. Reach up. Exhale to your heart. Lean forward, tone that belly. Take the right arm up. Bring it back. Lift up. Hands come to your block. Nice job, everybody. Switch sides. Left foot forward, right knee back. Again, you can lift that knee if it hurts to be on it. Otherwise, the knee is down. Starting with just feeling that stretch. Opening up this side, hands come to your knee. Pause here, open the shoulders, tone in through the low belly. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Lean forward, leave the right hand where it is. Take the left arm out to the side. Bring it back, lift up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Lean forward, take the left arm out. Bring it back, lift up. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Take just the left arm out. Bring it back. Lift the chest, hands come down to your blocks. Lift your right knee off the floor. Walk your blocks forward and step forward. Woo. Just shake all that out, everybody. Nice supported forward fold. If you've got low back stuff happening, walk the blocks forward more so that you are more in a kind of almost halfway up, so the torso is longer, less round, I guess. Big deep breath. And then walk the blocks back toward your feet and step back with your left leg. So we're here again. Either your knee is down or this time your knee is up. Make sure the feet are wide enough apart. Take your hands to your knee and lift up. So high lunge versus low lunge. Your left thigh, left psoas getting a good stretch. The left glute is active. The torso straight ahead. The toes are not over gripping. Inhale, take the arms up. Woo. Having a little balance challenge here. Hands to heart. Lean forward. When you lean forward, push out of that back leg. Leave your left hand where it is. Take the right arm out. And take it center. Lift up. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, heart. Lean forward. Left hand stays. Right arm reaches. Take it back. Lift. Last one. Exhale. Lean forward. Push into your back leg to stabilize. Take the right arm out. Bring it back. Lift up. Take those hands down. Now you can either step back and then step forward left leg, or you can step forward and then step back right leg. Whichever way you do it, your other leg is in front. Right knee is up or down. Both legs very active. Hands come to your knee. Lift your chest. Here we are. Inhale. Take it up. Exhale to your heart. Lean forward. Left arm reaches. Take it back. Lift your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Reach forward, everybody. Just the left arm reaches. Take it back. Lift up. Inhale, last one. Exhale to your heart. Lean forward, push into that back leg. Take the left arm out. Bring it back. Lift your chest. Hands come down to your block. Step forward. Bend both knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. And shake that out. Just shake it out. Good. So you're up at your front of your mat. I'm sliding my mat back. It loves to slide on this carpet. You're back to the front of your mat and find mountain pose. Roll your shoulders and breathe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to blocks. Step back with your right leg. Find your balance. Your right knee is up or down. Take your hands to your knee, lift up. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, cactus pose. Lean the torso forward. Take the elbows, hands together. Up, 1 and 2. Woo, feel that left leg. 3, hold, hold, hold. Just squeeze and release. Hands to blocks. Either step back and forward with the other leg, or vice versa, right leg forward. Engage. Hone in through the middle space. Hands come to knee. Lift your chest. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Lean forward, core work, no kidding. Push through the back leg. Bring the elbows, hands together for 1, 2, and 3. Open and hold. Squeeze your belly. And hands come down. Move your blocks out of the way. Step back, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Hold. Deep breath in, everyone. Deep breath out. Feel your body as you hold, as you extend out, as the belly tones in, but chest and tailbone lift slightly. That's it. Good. Tippy toes, and then come on down to your knees and step forward, right leg. The blocks come underneath your hands again. Press into your blocks and either stay low or lift the left knee. Find your breath. Your left hand's going to stay on your block. Your right hand's going to grab your block and take it out. And then reach it behind you, set it on your sacrum. I know. Take that arm out, breathe. So now that little tiny sense of the block on the sacrum, where are the hips? Do you get a sense of one hip high, one hip low, the other arm just hanging out on the side doing its work? Breathe. Reach back, grab your block, take it back to the floor. Switch legs. Whew. Find your breath. Right hand stays where it is. Left hand grabs the block, takes it out. I don't have enough space here. I'm right up on the wall. And then take it to your sacrum and just see if you can find that space while the other arm hangs out. Now, try to lighten that hold on the block that's on the floor as you level your hips, as you hold the pose, soften the head, neck, jaw. And then reach behind, grab the block, take it back to the floor. Whew. Switch sides. I know, right? Breathe. Leave your left hand where it is. Hold on to the block with your right hand. Take it out to the side and then follow it up toward the ceiling. Smile. How is your twist? What's happening in your body? Hold the legs, squeeze the inner thighs towards each other as if you're holding onto a block. Release that block. Switch legs. So how you switch is totally up to you, what makes sense in your body. As we breathe, right hand stays on your block. The left arm goes out to the side, and then it tracks all the way to the ceiling. Stretching through the chest, keeping the long leg active. Breathe, hold, soften through the head, the neck, the jaw. And release. Nice job, everybody. Walk your blocks forward, step forward. Bend both knees. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to your heart. And shake everything out. Just shake it out. All right. So we're going to bring some chair work into this, right, as we keep the legs active. So again, mindful of the knees, especially if you're working with an injury. I would not go as deep, right? So your feet are hips width apart. You're feeling your body. Shoulders are to the side body. Chest is lifted. Low belly is toned in to support your body. Inhale, reach up. Touch the palms if you can. Bring those hands to heart. Come into your first squat or your first chair pose. Tone in through the belly. We know all of this, right? Basic pose here. And breathe. Imagine spreading the mat apart between your feet. You're trying to drag those feet out. And breathe. Good. As you release, take the arms down, sweep them up, touch your palms. Exhale, come on down. And breathe. One more, just like that. Big tone in your belly. Release, take it up. Exhale to your heart. Pause here. Good. Leave that left hand where it is. Take the right arm out. That hand in. Take the left arm out. Bring that in. Both arms to cactus. Find your breath. Stand all the way up. Exhale to your heart. Good. One more round there. Inhale. Exhale. Come on down, everybody. Whew. Breathe. Lean forward a little bit. Right arm out. Bring it in. Left arm out. Bring it in. Both arms cactus. Once you're in cactus, maybe lift that chest a little bit more. Sit back at the heels. And then from here, reach out. Chair pose. Press the mat away from each foot. Squeeze those outer hips. Stand all the way up. Exhale, let go. Shake that out, everybody. All right, we're going to pull all that together. Just a couple rounds here, maybe one full round. Come up to the front of your mat and find mountain pose. Find your breath. Maybe close the eyes for a moment. Pull the mat away from each foot. Good. Open the eyes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come on down, hands to blocks. Breathe. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale down, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale up, chair pose. From chair pose, flatten the back. Take it into cactus. Inhale, chair. Exhale, cactus arms, pressing it away. Squeeze the low belly in. Inhale, chair, last one. Exhale, cactus. I feel like I'm conducting an orchestra here. And then release. Hands can come to your blocks. Step back, right leg. Find your breath. Take your hands to your knee. Inhale, lift. Take the arms up, touch your palms. Exhale, hands to heart. Lean forward, cactus arms, both sides. Squeeze, working core. And bring the hands together. Let's do two more. Last one. Feel the hip work. 3. Bring it together. Hands come down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Never been so happy to find down dog. 1, you're here. 2, maybe you put a little plank pose in there just for fun. Breathe. Down dog, everybody. Right foot forward. Breathe. Hands come to your knee. Lift up. Inhale, take it up. Touch your palms. Hands come to heart. Lean forward, cactus arms. Bring them together. 2 more. Open. 1 more. Open. And together, hands down. Step back, down dog. Lower your knees to the floor. Whew. And come to child, hero, or any other seated pose that makes sense for you. Find your breath. Notice how you're feeling. Good. All right. Come on back, everybody. We're coming back to standing, so you can do your down dog. Step forward. Bend the knees. Inhale up. Exhale to your heart. Release those hands. Just shake it all out. Inhale, reach up. Touch the palms if you can. Exhale, hands to heart. Take them down to your block. Step back, right leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to your heart. Lean forward, just 1, cactus arms. Bring them together, hands come down. Right hand stays where it is. Left arm reaches up. Nice, sweet little twist. Exhale that hand down. Step back, downward facing dog. Plank pose. Find your breath. Find your strength. Down dog. Breathe. Right leg forward. Hands reach up. Woo. Touch palms. Down to your heart. Lean forward, open wide. Bring them back. Hands down. Left hand stays where it is. Right arm reaches up. Find your breath. Hands down, listen up, step back. We're almost done here. Down dog. Plank pose. Breathe. Plank. I'm sorry, down dog. Left foot forward. Inhale, take it up. Last round, we got to do both sides. Take it up, palms together. Exhale to your heart. Lean forward, cactus arms. Bring them back. Hands down, right arm down, left arm lifts, twist. Get Down, listen up, hands come to your knee, lift, cactus arms. Breathe, left leg is forward, arm goes high, eagle arms with a lunge. Breathe. Release, take it up. Exhale to the blocks. Last side, down dog. Plank. Down dog. I know. Right foot forward. Breathe. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Woo. Lean forward, arms out, cactus. Bring them back, hands down, left hand stays, right arm reaches. Are you smiling? Down you go. Hands to your knee, lift up. Inhale, take the arms up. Cactus pose, right leg forward, right elbow low. Get into eagle arms. Undo the front toe grips. Mine were just digging a hole. Release. Exhale down. Holy moly, lower your back knee. Bring your other leg back. Child's pose or hero pose. Holy moly. Find your breath. That's it. Just breathe. So all you have to do is breathe. Maybe you bring in Ujjayi breath here. Maybe you close the eyes for a moment. And then open the eyes. Notice how quickly you come back to that equilibrium. Good. We're going to come to standing. So again, in your most yogi way, come to standing. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to your heart. Shake it out. So we're going to use those eagle arms again, but we're not going to do eagle pose. I like kind of sometimes taking one part of one pose and one part of another pose. I find that fun and challenging and different. So we're going to take a basic balance pose, which is tree pose. Standing up really tall, always can be near a wall, right? A piece of furniture. So find yourself really, really tall here. If I'm mirroring, we're going to leave left leg down. Take your right foot to your tree pose and take your hands to your heart. Find your breath. Strong standing pose. The glutes are engaged. One, you're here. Woo. Two, the arms go to cactus. Every time we move those arms, it's going to change things. Three, if it's your right knee out to the side, the right arm goes under. And we're going to see if we can find eagle arms, holy moly, with tree pose. Woo, notice how that throws everything off. How does that happen? Practice, it sticks. In class, it doesn't. Let's lower the leg. Let's see if that makes a difference. Whew. And breathe. So what are we doing? We're taking our sight out in a sense, right? With the arms right in front of us. Good. And release and shake it out. And notice. Same thing, other side. I think I'm just going to step off of the mat and the carpet together. Let's see if that helps. Finding that grounding. When you're ready, take the other leg to tree pose. Engage. Find your still point. Arms out to cactus. And breathe. And then if it's your left knee out, your left arm goes under. Oh, goodness gracious. I guess you could leave these open, right? It's I'm finding it interesting, right? Very challenging today. Squeeze. Find your still point. I'm all over the place. All right, so we practice what we preach, right? Quit struggling. Take it lower. Breathe. And release. Well, I will have to find out if that was as hard for you as it was for me this morning. It was working just fine yesterday, so I find that humbling and funny. All right, let all that go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Find your breath. Bend the knees, take the torso up, come on up, roll the shoulders. Variation 2, balance. 1, if you just love tree with eagle arms, please go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we're going to stand left leg and come to a figure 4 with the right, pressing the foot into the leg, leg into the foot. And we're going to come to cactus arms. Lift tall, press the leg into the ankle. Breathe. Take those arms, elbows together, and see if you can sit as if you were reading a book. And come up. Wow. And let go. And breathe, everybody. Mountain pose. Switching sides. Coming into figure 4 to start. Woof. Cactus arms. Bring the arms together and have a seat. And breathe. Find your focus. And come on up. Whew. And release and shake that out, everybody. Good. If your blocks are on your mat, go ahead and move them out of the way. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, downward facing dog. Spread the fingers. Use your breath. Hold your pose. Plank pose. Hold here. Lower the knees and come to a seat. And notice your body, right? Notice how you're feeling. Grab one block. And sit in a way that is comfortable, that makes sense for you. You're going to take that block in both hands, take it wide, lift it up, bend the elbows, take the block behind the head, press the head back into it. Try not to let the elbows splay here, bring them in instead. And then maybe you look up a little bit. Please be mindful. This should not hurt anything or anywhere. Breathe. And then take the arms out, lift up. Exhale, let go. Roll that out. Grab your other block. Hands together, open them up. We were here already. Open wide. And breathe. Lift up, flatten the palms, straighten the arms. Hold. Turn the other block back, turn the other block back. Now the palms are facing the ceiling, but the fingers are pointing behind you. Good. Turn them sideways. Turn them up, back. One more. Turn sideways. Turn them back. Bring them out to the sides. Bring them together, palms in, and release. Let those blocks go off to the side somewhere you won't need them again. Come on down to your bellies. All the way down. That should feel good. And just pause here for a moment, right? Just feel what's happening in your body as you change position and come into this prone position. Draw the belly in, lengthen down through the tailbone. And then take the arms out to cactus pose. Let the head rest either on the floor, or you can probably place it on a block if you don't want your head to be that low. From here, keep the left forearm or left arm down. Just lift the right arm. Lift again. 2, 3. Same with the left arm. Lift. Keep it in cactus. 2, 3. Good. Both arms. Press through the pubic bone. Keep the tailbone long. 1. Squeeze. 3. Leave them high. Leave those arms high. Maybe lift the feet. Bring the elbows down toward your hips and then reach them forward. Bring them back to your hips. Reach the arms forward. One more. Squeeze and reach. And then press the hands into the mat right at your shoulders. Lower the legs and lift to cobra. If that's too high, take it down to sphinx. Good. Breathe, everybody. Stretching the front belly, softening the shoulders, and lower down. Let your forehead rest on your hands. Your hands are stacked. Elbows are out to the sides. Press into the tops of your feet. Press into the pubic bone. Glue your hands to your forehead and lift your upper body. And breathe. Release elbows to hips. Take it forward. Release back to your hips. Reach the arms forward. One more. Reach. And lift the legs only if you want. Take the hands behind. Palms face up. Lifting up. And release, everybody. Whew. Shake it out. And then turn over to one side and bend your knees. Find that. Keep the knees bent. Keep the head cushioned with either your arm or a block. Take your top arm forward. Lift it up to the ceiling. Bend the elbows to cactus and then twist it over to the side. So you're in a twist. One hand is behind your head, supporting your head, your neck, the other arm out at cactus, moving into a twist here. Take that arm, bring it back toward the ceiling, straighten it up, and lengthen it down to the floor. One more here, take it up to the ceiling, bend the arm to cactus. Open up the whole chest, letting that elbow come to the floor or close, don't force it. Just breathe. Take the arm, the elbow back up to ceiling, straighten the arm, let that arm come down, release it, turn onto your other side. Taking that top arm, reach it in front of you. The knees are 90 degrees. Take that arm up to the ceiling and the elbow to cactus, and then open into a nice twist here. Feeling that stretch through the chest, the shoulders. Take the elbow back up, extend the arm, take it back down to the floor in front of you. Last one, take it up, bend the elbow, open up the chest, everybody. Feel the stretch. And take the elbow up, straighten the arm, take it back to the floor. Release, come on to your backs. Your feet are on the floor, your knees are bent. Draw your left knee to your chest. Take the hands behind the knee, straighten that leg up to the ceiling, and then go ahead and straighten the right leg if that makes sense for you. You can use a strap here as well if you would like, around the foot. You don't need it. The hands can be wherever it feels comfortable. Shoulders are soft. And then a little figure four here, taking that left ankle above the right knee, drawing that in, stretching through the legs. And releasing, extending both legs once more. And then bringing both knees to chest. Right or left foot goes to the floor, right leg extends up, the hands hold behind the knee, behind the thigh. Straightening the left leg if that makes sense. You can move the arms up the leg a little if you want. Just soften, everybody. Good, little figure four here. Just bringing the legs right into that pose. Feeling the stretches where you may. Keeping the upper body soft, the breath soft. As you release, extend again, left leg long, right leg high. And then both knees to chest. Both feet to the floor. And then extend one leg, extend the other leg, moving into Shavasana. And as we start Shavasana, I would love for you to do a Nadi Shodhana or alternate nostril breathing without using your hands. So your hands can rest on your belly, one high, one low. And as you get comfortable on your mat, inhaling through the right nostril, exhaling through the left side. It won't be 100%, just see it, feel it in your mind's eye. Inhaling left side. Exhaling right. Inhaling right side. Exhaling left. Last one, inhale left. Exhaling right. And then releasing that breath, maybe releasing the arms out to your sides, heavy shoulders, soft belly. Feeling the breath move through you, releasing all that you don't have to hold on to. Moving deeper into your Shavasana. Letting go fully, completely. For those of you who are ready, start to move your body. Start to deepen your breath. Feel your feet come to the floor. Draw your knees to your chest. Rocking side to side until those knees lower to one side or the other. And from here, pressing up, coming back to your seat, feeling your whole body, your essence, the calm that you have created. And inhale, let the arms rise up. Exhale those hands to your heart, bowing to your own internal strength, wisdom, beauty, love, compassion. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming to class.